at the strategic management framework or the strategic management process. Hello, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to look at the strategic management framework or the strategic management process. So strategic management goes through a series of steps, and these are the ones we've lined just down below, are just 5 steps to come to strategic management. So first of all, you need to define the business of the farm or that you're going to be engaged in, or the enterprise. And in this step, this is where you come up with the vision, you define who you are, that is the mission. So this is all done in that first step. Then after that, we have the environmental analysis. We are going to look at this in illustration form, just like here, but I want us to first go over the steps, then we shall come back and review this later. So yeah, we have defining the business of a farm or the enterprise. That is where you come up with the vision and mission of the organization. Then we have environmental analysis. This is where we have the macro and external analysis. Then you also have the micro and internal analysis. So here is where you carry out market analysis, industry analysis, and so on. So we have what we call, when you're carrying out market analysis. Let me first go back to that previous step. When you're carrying out market analysis, you're looking at your external environment. Then we have internal environment. You look at your the things within your industry, the industry analysis. So after that, you go to setting objectives. You finished looking at your industry, your market, you've seen the environment and you've analyzed it. So you go back and set objectives and performance targets. Where do you want to go? So you're trying to look at how you're going to achieve the long-term goal, your goal, how you're going to come to your vision, where you want to be, and all. So you set the objectives and performance targets. This is where you establish the long-term objectives. After that, we need to formulate, then evaluate, and also choose strategy. So this is where we carry out what we call strategy choice. You choose a strategy from the very many strategies, and then you need to evaluate it. You formulate and then evaluate those strategies and then choose one. So from there, after choosing one strategy, you need to implement it. So the next step is implementing the selected strategy. So we are going to look at the process just here in illustration form. The first step is to develop the vision and mission statements. This is where you define the business. So from there, we shall carry out environmental analysis, and that is where we have the external analysis and then the internal environment analysis. After developing your mission and carrying out the analysis, you need to establish the long-term objectives. From there, we can formulate or generate various strategies, come up with various strategies, evaluate them, and eventually choose one strategy. So that is where we carry out strategy choice. After choosing one strategy, you need to implement the strategy you have chosen, and from there you'll be able to measure and evaluate the performance of this strategy. So those are the various steps. There are 5 steps. You define the business, carry out market analysis. There are 6. You define the business, carry out environmental analysis, establish the long-term objectives, strategy choice, implement the strategies, then measure and evaluate performance. So basically, they are divided into 3 segments. We have strategy formulation. That is the whole part that involves coming up with a vision and mission, environmental analysis, and establishing the long-term objectives. That is strategy formulation. Then we have strategy implementation. That is where we look at strategy choice. And strategy choice falls under strategy formulation because you're still formulating. And then we have strategy implementation. You implement the chosen strategy. Then strategy evaluation is the last step. So that is basically strategic management framework. We shall meet in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on my next video.